Hey everybody, hope everybody's having a good weekend. Hey AK Wayne, what's going on, buddy? Got a tropical storm or a hurricane closing in on us for tomorrow, late tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. Hey Massey Ferguson fan, what's going on, buddy? We still got a right good bit of work to do here on the office, but we're closing in on it. Hey, Mr. Ricky, SLC, Brian's in the house, Rose Services. Make sure all of y'all hit the thumbs up for us if you would. Mr. Tony Walsh is here. Billy Todd's here. Massey said he decided to take a break last week. Hey, Chris Hope, what's going on, buddy? Gordon Bryant made it in the Hollywood studio. You doing all right, Mr. Wayne? Yeah, it's a test so we can see how the lights is going to work and how does the sound work. Smash that thumbs up for us. That's right. Can y'all hear me good? We don't have the permanent windows in, or the door's not up, but I got plastic hung over it. A rainy weekend. The sound is good. Good deal. I thought you said last night, Ricky, they canceled the race today. Hey, Jesse Cornick or Chronic. Warwick Jones, appreciate you coming in. Patch of Heaven, what's going on, buddy? Yep, we still got all the tractors. We don't normally sell no tractors or nothing. We worked on the lights yesterday, trying to figure out how to do the lighting in here. And I kept recording and trying to just setting the camera up. Done a little mud work this morning. They canceled it yesterday and ran today. Good deal. Hey Britt Farms, what's going on, buddy? If you had a dealer, what would you sell? What brand? I don't know. That's a good question. I've never thought about what kind of equipment I would sell. I would probably look around and see what's the most in my area, and then try. And in my area, that would probably be red equipment. Yes, sir. Patch of Heaven. The office is coming together. Crops is doing good. We've got a hurricane, tropical storm hurricane, whatever you want to say, coming in late tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. I think they're calling for 4 to 10 inches of rain and 65 to 75 mile an hour wind gusts for our area. Upper Peninsula of Michigan. It's getting close, Mr. Ricky. John Deere everywhere. There's not many John Deeres around, but they are around, but not a lot. Not a lot of work on your office there, Britt. No, I don't think we have any Perkins. Yeah, no, man, I've been too busy. I went to the racetrack last night for just a few minutes, and then I left. I had too much work here to do, and so I come back home and worked out here to about 1 o'clock last night. Hey, Mr. Monty, what's going on, buddy? Your mom's birthday today, 85 years young. Carried her out to dinner, good deal. We'll be lucky if we get any. There won't be no hay done this week, I can tell you that. I just hope, somebody asked about the other crops and stuff in our area. I hope the wind don't knock a lot of the corn and all down. Because it looks like the guys are going to have actually a pretty good corn crop here in my area, South Carolina. Could have went back and won. Yeah, I could have. Kansas and now Alaska. I don't know how many's on it. Thousands though. I bet I put 4,000 or 5,000 on it. The hour meter don't work. Y'all finally got a nice rain. Yeah, we've got probably about 4 inches of rain this week total. And now they calling for anywhere from 4 to 10. It come from a local, used to be an international dealer. It was called Mullins Truck and Tractor. Same place that the 5140 come from new. I'm pretty sure the A come from there. The 140 that we got come from there. The 464 also come from there. Jesse just got the second crop of hay done. Will be third crop now, yeah. Little digital hour meters, yeah. It would scare me to know how many's on it probably, and then I'll be scared to use it. No, because my newest tractor before now was a 76, which was the same year I was born. One more year, you're driving back to Kansas. What paint are you going to use? We're going to use white to make it where to light up good for doing the live stream. It's just a small tractor place there now. Hey, Dustin Farmall. I think they selling LS tractors at that dealer now. Rick Bort, what's going on, buddy? Hey, Mark's Motorsport, what's going on, buddy? Got a 69. Bought a Ford F650 rollback. Good deal. Rick's got to get his banner up. I can't tell him about putting his banner up. I only got mine up tonight. Is the air conditioner too loud? I think the lighting's plenty bright. I thought about putting another light over the desk when I get my desk after I paint it. There's the link to the Teespring if anybody's interested. Yeah, I might do a video on the LS dealer here. Got a Massey 9 bevel that you're getting rid of if anybody's interested. I run a Massey 120 square beveler. Yeah, I'm thinking so too, Wayne, with the hurricane or tropical storm, whatever it be, when it gets here, I think we're going to have plenty of time to finish it up. No, the contractors, they still over there cleaning up behind the camera. Steve Z, yeah, the air conditioner feels good. So we still got some work to do. We gotta get I'm putting a window in. Actually right there, you can see it. That's gonna be a window. that looks out into my shop. So I just got plastic stapled up to keep the air in. There's the doorway to go out into the shop. I didn't have time to get all that done, so I just stapled plastic up to hold the air in. Yep. There's the ceiling. Y'all asked about the ceiling. But I don't know when there'll be a video. I can't tell you no certain date because I'll be told you a lie. I'll try my best to get you one though. I don't like to tell you something if I can't do it. Trying to make sure I didn't miss no comments. Yeah, Gordon is cold, y'all. More 1840. Well, but we only do like 2 videos a week most of the time. Every now and then I'll drop a video on the second channel, so if you're looking for more videos, there might be some on the second channel that interest you. I know nothing about a TYM. It's like 8 foot wide and like 16 foot long. And I've got the room to expand it if I want to, and as soon as we're able to get cement here, this office wasn't planned to be built in here. I wanted to build it on the outside, but I couldn't get cement brought. So now, as soon as cement's available, we're fixing to add on to our shop again to gain this space back plus some. Heading to God's country. Most of the ones I watch be in my live message. I like to support the guys that support me, buddy. I'm not big on supporting the big guys because they don't support me or you. I do watch some of them. I mean, sometimes I find stuff interesting, so I watch it no matter who. Don't even look at who made it. But I'm a small guy and like to support people that support me. That's like supporting local farmers, in my opinion. Hey, Chuck DFPV, what's going on, buddy? No, I didn't get no racing in. I was working in the office here. What I understand, it has some good racing though. With the new dirt they brought in and the moisture that they had, the guy actually come from behind and took the lead on the last lap and won the race on the top. That's awesome news for my local dirt track. Rollbacks are a lot easier. Hey, Field Farms, what's going on, buddy? If y'all just coming in, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us and share it out if you know how. They just have it trucked in trucks, Massey. Y'all didn't have any American racing tires? Making hay? No, well this week we didn't make hay because we got about 4 inches of rain. And next week, tomorrow, they're calling for a hurricane or a tropical storm to come into my area with anywhere from 4 to 10 inches of rain. So there probably won't be no hay for several days. Which last Sunday night I mentioned that I planned on working on the office because of calling for rain. I'm glad we didn't decide to cut one because we would have messed up. I dropped my phone clip, y'all. Can you do a video on how to hook up implements without a quick hitch? All that we hook up really is the 3-point hitch disc mower. And sometimes that can be real fun. That can make a good video. I'm just mad because you really want to get some drone footage. Yeah, my phone clip fell. Sometimes you gotta leave there and see how good you got it. Rained there Thursday. Yeah, they calling for a good bit here. We should get it. Hey Gary, what's going on, buddy? You're not good at hooking up input. Sometimes it can be tough. Northerners like the real 4 seasons. You enjoy snow. Some of them. We do get a little bit of snow sometimes. Not enough to really count. But it don't take much here for them to close the schools and the stores not have their bread or milk. So y'all all good to storm bypass West Palm Beach? I haven't really looked today. I've been too busy out here. But the last I heard, it was supposed to come in just south of Myrtle Beach. I reckon I could try to pull it up on my other phone. Let me try to pull it up and I'll tell you what the newest track is. Look for localized flooding. Yeah, man, I sure hope that we don't get no kind of rain like we did the past couple years. Y'all, I think 3 years ago we got like 22 inches of rain off a hurricane. I've been all over North Carolina, buddy. Trying to pull the weather app up on my other phone. No, we don't have no combines. I do show some of my buddies combines, but they run Case International combines, and I show some cotton picking stuff where they be picking cotton. Just tractors and hay stuff, that's right. But I do show some of my buddies' stuff. And they have, some of them have John Deere round roll cotton pickers. Now they've got it coming in just north of Myrtle Beach on the latest map. Yeah, he might be thinking about Scotland. I'm trying to see what time they're saying. Are you a tractor guy or a truck guy? I like both. I don't see a time on that one, so I'm going to get off of there. So I don't be looking at my phone a while instead of looking at y'all. So what's everybody been up to the weekend? Is anybody else going to be impacted by the tropical storm or hurricane? People should get into tractors more. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to get all my grass cut before it starts raining. Then we got to make sure all of the equipment's halfway secure like it should be. Y'all have rain right now, Ricky? Steve? Thanks, Shane. Yeah, man, it's coming along. Watch Sean lies on the phone so you can read the comments. I could put it on my other one, but then I'd be looking at the other phone instead of this one and feel like I'm not paying attention. Normally need to be both. Good tractors need road support. Yeah, we got to try to get some stuff done and make sure that there's nothing out laying around. Because if we do get 70, 75 mile an hour winds, that could blow some stuff around, and we try not to leave nothing out that can get messed up or blow over and mess somebody else's stuff up. It's been a while, Gary. I did drive one last year, year before last for another guy, but I need to get another one, and we need to get you the sponsors. I would love to get another one and take all the YouTube crowd along with us building the motors and setting the cars up. I think that will be some awesome videos. Gary, most of these guys don't realize that I really used to drive. They probably think I'm just blowing smoke to them. Showed you the right side of your head. Tomorrow, Shane, late tomorrow afternoon's when it's supposed to be here into tomorrow night. We can do it, buddy. We can surely do it. I'm working on a motor right now, actually. See there, y'all? A man that this guy there actually knows me. He's telling y'all something. Hey, Scott, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, we're working on a motor right now. I don't know what my wife will think about that, but she's pretty easygoing. She'll get over it. Or she'll get on board with us. I ain't never went to the racetrack and she wasn't there supporting us if I was driving. Yeah, Shane, I think it was year before last and 2 years before that, we've had 2 bad hurricanes. We got like 20 plus inches of rain out of a bunch of them. Building a 416 stroker for your Camaro now. There you go. Yeah, them Camaro days go way back in the archives. But you got a new Camaro, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Dorian was close, yep. Yeah, man, a lot of stuff flooded in my area. Like 2 out of the past 4 years, I believe. My farm shop that I've never filmed there, I seen water 2 foot deep in it. My welders and everything was under. Refrigerators floated and turned over. It was bad. My dad's house before he passed away and my mom, their house flooded. C7 Vet Gen 5. Yeah, I guarantee it. Be fast. Hey, Gerraldfarms, what's going on, buddy? Got 3 racing go-karts to build. Yeah, I just hope and pray that that stuff stays out and we don't get that crazy weather like that. Labor Day, see snow on top of the mountains. Ricky cutting hay. Man, if we cut hay here, it'd float off and get blowed off tomorrow. Yeah, I hope not, Shane. Yeah. Yeah, them go-kart days sure eat your money up too. They probably won't eat up as much as that Vet and that Camaro is though, Gary. I sure don't miss changing them sickle blades and stuff like you was doing in your video yesterday, Rick. Yeah, I don't miss that. I still got a New Holland hay bind. Don't remember the number, but it was working when I parked it. But man, I sure don't miss working on it. It seemed like the grass would grow faster than you could cut it with that thing to me. And he don't miss sickles either. No, man, that thing, I used to fight that thing. I cut a bunch of hay with them though. And it did do the job, but I was so happy when we got a disc mower. I probably should get rid of some of that older stuff that I got like that, because it's only going to rust out and finish going to crap, sit and grow, you know, just not using it. Just cut over 1,200 acres a year with a 1469. I cannot remember the number of mine, and somebody asked a couple weeks ago. I need to look for the manual. I'm sure I got the manual in the toolbox. That's another thing that I want to do in this office is put shelves up to put all our manuals and stuff on, so when you need them you can just go to a shelf and pull out the one you need instead of them being stuffed in toolboxes and stacked up on the counter. I want to put all of our oil filters and stuff in here on shelves, so it gets dusty out in the shop part when you're working on stuff. Yes, sir, Mr. Scott. I got the air conditioners running. I think it's about 70 degrees in here. And it was like 90 something out there in the shop a while ago. Get a cabinet or file drawers for the manuals, less dust. Yeah, well, I want to put them in here where I'm at now in the office that we're building. Because I'm thinking about getting a bunch of manuals. A buddy of mine, his dad passed away right before my dad did. And he was a tractor mechanic. He worked on tractors his whole life, and he's got hundreds of manuals for stuff that I don't own and I'll never own, but I just want to get all the manuals if I can and put them up on the shelf, and then if one of y'all have a problem and you ask about it, I might can look it up in the manual for you. You keep buying in case the Mac Farms probably got all the manuals on it. Yeah, man, Rick, if you get a disc bind, a disc mower is great, but if you could get a disc bind, that's something that's next on the block for me as far as adding to the farm. Because I would love to have like a 13 or 14 foot disc bind. And I want it like the trailer type. So that way I don't have to worry with that hooking and unhooking the 3-point implements like Massive Farm Fan was asking about a video earlier. Hey Bob Bruce, what's going on, buddy? And Mr. Ricky did get me more names this week, but I haven't got them on. But of course the board ain't even up. The new 1411's done wonders. Yeah, I want me a bigger mower, but I would like to keep the one I got because, you know, it's still rock solid. And then in the situation that I have help here, I could run it behind the 574. Trade the hay bind for a disc bind. I don't know where I would find nobody to make that trade with me. Alberta Ranch has picked up a 1411. But going from the 2-basket tedder to the 4-basket tedder last summer sped things up a lot, and then going from the 8-wheel V-rake to the 10-wheel V-rake also helped a lot. Scott just dropped a video, crop update number 7. Billy Todd, I appreciate you coming in, buddy. Have a good week. And if y'all haven't, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for us. Share it out if you know how to share it. You like the 7230, but it's a rubber roller. Hydro swing. Say it's going around the corners, yeah. I don't know if any of y'all remember it or not, but I showed on the video, I think, when I was looking at the 4-basket tedder and the rake. Thank you, Mr. Bob. I showed, pretty sure it's a New Holland one. Appreciate you coming in, Gary. Have a good week, buddy. That had been wrecked. It was in very good shape. Not an old machine at all. And they actually hit a tile with it and bent the frame on it, the tongue, I'm sure. And my buddies got it. They didn't want it. They wrecked it. And I'm thinking about trying to pick it up, see if that's something I could fix. You know, and have a nice cutter. The only thing I hate about one that big is it'll only work on the 5140, and I really like stuff we have to not be dependent on one thing. I like it so if something goes down, you just hook it to something else you got and go. I reckon we could solve that by getting another bigger tractor though. You have a 946 John Deere with conditioners, can't beat it. I didn't turn my live chat on, so I might have been, if I missed somebody comment, I'm sorry. I forgot to turn it on all chat. Yeah, I really like for anything that we have to be universal and hook right up and go to anything. So if we tear something up, what did I miss? We did 3 to 5 days hay with it's 5 things. Yeah, that's a lot faster. I know that with that hay bind that I had one field that I would start cutting in the morning, and my wife would leave at that time and come home, and I would still be cutting. And now with the disc mower, I can cut that field before lunchtime. Scrapes the wax off the rollers. And I do think that the conditioners on it did help the hay as far as drying, especially if it was real thick hay. But this year, the way the rains come up until now, we ain't had to worry about no real thick hay. So it's all dried plenty fast without the conditioner. I believe we're going to have some nice second cutting if it don't get laid down too bad with this storm coming through. Frails ain't as good in the alfalfa. Another cab trailer here will be a hell benefit. Sell that to you, boss lady. She ain't going to buy that right now. No, she won't buy that. Not this fast, close to just getting one. My buddy's got a disc mower with the frail conditioners on it, and it seems to work real good. In heavy crop, it does real good. In our coastal heavy crop now, I don't know nothing about the alfalfa or the fescue, rescue hay, whatever that's called, because we don't have any of that in our area. 90% of ours is coastal, and you'll get a little bit of other grasses in. Well, so the cat's meow. Yeah, I think his is like a 12 or 13 foot disc mower with the frail conditioner. He's got it on a cart. And I never remember the name of his either. But that cart makes it easy. It follows the tractor real good. I was concerned about it when I was mowed with it the first time, but it did a real good job. Y'all give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I gotta go feed the cat. Coming back, guys and gals. Coming back. Commercial breaks about over. Grab a drink. Sorry about that. Mark dropped our email address in there if anybody wants to email us. Mr. Steve dropped a Teespring link. That doing the mud was pretty different. I've never messed with any sheetrock. Do you have a Vermeer dealer in your area? I actually, when I went up to Brian's the last time to check out his new Vermeer mower, we was at the dealer and they had I think it was a 12 or 13 foot disc mower, like a trailer type. And I asked him to get me a price on it, because that's a nice looking mower setup. What did Monty say? I see everybody. Think he's peeing on the cat? No. Appreciate you coming in, Mr. Ricky, and thanks for everything you do for us, buddy. We sure do appreciate it. Y'all, Mr. Ricky's a good guy. And it's sad to know that me and him live so close together. And I've been around racing my whole life, and he's raced his whole life. And that we never probably would have met each other if it hadn't been for you two. Them Pete said, y'all wrong. Yep. But yeah, I probably wouldn't have got to actually meet him and shook his hand if it wouldn't have been for you two. My wife cooked a mean baked spaghetti for lunch today. Lunch, dinner, people call it different things, I reckon, depending on where you're located. What's everybody got planned for this upcoming week? And I asked earlier if anybody else's looks like they're going to be impacted from the hurricane or tropical system, whatever it turns into. I think Gordon might be in the edge of the path. You're right, Mr. Tony. I would have never got to meet you. All of y'all that I've met several of y'all guys. You're supposed to be meeting up with Ben when you go to Michigan in a couple weeks. Good deal. Yeah, I don't believe you'll be impacted, Steve. Hey, Miss Becky, how you doing? Ed's been doing good. He ain't blamed you for tearing nothing up tonight so far. Shane's got to bale 100 plus acres of straw. That baler was doing good the other day, Shane, when you was bailing out by the road or the waterways, whatever you was calling it. I don't remember now for sure. But and then you mentioned at the end, towards the end of that video, about a piece of tin that was ground up, and that was on my mind while I was watching your video. How do y'all not have a bunch of trash and stuff in the hay when you bale beside the highways like that? Because I know here, if I was to try to bale beside a road, man, they're telling what all you would bale up. But yours look clean. And did you swap that sensor out off of your other baler? And did that fix the problem with the tension? States have clean highways. Definitely not Oregon. Definitely not South Carolina either, Mr. Ed. Our roads here, it's a shame in some areas. I mean, if I see trash on my route that I go by daily, I stop and pick it up because I just don't want to drive by it. A fair amount of roadside hay. Seems to be little to no trash. That's good. Yeah, if I see something and I got to ride back before I buy it, I just as soon go ahead and pick it up. That way I don't have to continue seeing it. Trying to fix the day job, trying to fix leak on the skid steer. I saw where you posted a video right before I went live, Mr. Monty, and I clicked on it, but it was all like a frozen frame unless it just hadn't finished uploading. Mostly beer cans. You cut it every year. That's right, if you cut in the same spot over and over, you can halfway keep it clean maybe. You know, a guy's got an 1840 he can use. He can't use Gordon's. I sold it. Well, I rented it out long term. I'm supposed to get it back the week before Christmas. As long as Gordon don't come to visit, I'll be alright. All the Canadian beer cans. Pretty common. But you bid to get the hay. Okay, so they bale it. Somebody probably gets paid to bale it and they like auction the hay off. Hey Matt and Andy, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, you made it the night before we shut it down. No more tomorrow when you start baling. Well, I sure hope you got it, buddy. In my area, I've never seen a big square baler in the field. But after watching so much of them on YouTube, I kind of might want mine trying to find an old one I could pick up to have. We're trying to do some big square bales. You bid on how many miles of roadside to cut and bale. Okay. No, I'm gonna borrow your boat, Scott. I don't have a boat. And there's the link. Mr. Steve just dropped the link to our second channel. And on our next giveaway, when I do my next one, I'm going to make you go over to it and leave a comment. That way I can drive some of y'all over to my second channel. Third update, yeah. Okay, I know I seen it pop up. Your yacht. Okay, that thing, it sounds about like an ark. It's like you might have an ark built, Scott. Hey, Nathaniel Lee. I think you're the one that kept asking me about your name. Might not be. I need a bigger tractor for a bigger... No, man, you know I can run that thing with the 5140 now. I see all y'all running them with John Deere's. And you know, John Deere for John Deere do it. You know a case will do it. It's that's a disaster with the big builders. I'm trying to see what names I got here. I'll show y'all the names that will be on the board soon. Nice, as long as the knotters work. Well, I got all of y'all to get information from now. Mark's been cutting road signs for a number of years. Yeah, see, I would have been scared to jump on one before. But now that I got all of y'all friends with them, I'm not scared at all. Here's some new names that's ready to go on the board. There's Matt and Andy's name. Chuck D. Let me see what else I got. I'm just showing y'all some of these names so y'all know we ain't forgot about you. Mr. Ricky's on the ball though. Soybean farmer. He'll be up there. Look at there. There it goes, Nathaniel. Early bird. Yeah, before I had the YouTube though, and I didn't know all of y'all guys and gals, I was on my own trying to figure this stuff out. Now if I have a problem and I have any question, the first thing I do now is jump on here and ask, because y'all, a bunch of y'all guys will help me. Look at that. Hold on. Hold on. Mr. Tony had to bring it up. I want y'all to look at that fine clock that Mr. Tony was going to throw in the trash and send it home with me. Same batteries, Mr. Tony. Still haven't changed the batteries in it. I know a guy run a 4800 Heston with a 4440. Yeah, you're right, Matt and Andy. Man, if I have something now, I'll just shoot it up and ask for help. And of course, I get, you get some of them regular internet answers that tell you to check the air in the tires, but overall, you get a lot of good support. Horsepower minimum on big square bellows. Yeah, now Mark, that's 130 horsepower John Deere. Now you hook a red tractor up to it, 110 horse red tractor normally do what 140 horse green one to do. Or that's what Monty told me. That's what Mr. Monty told me. I don't know for sure, but I'm just telling y'all what I heard. Mr. Ed turns you on to a lot of good channels. Yeah, man, there's a lot of good people out here. Hey Kurt Soller, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, like my 8455. Hold on, I'm trying to get this thing to scroll back where I can read a comment. 70 horse, you run it with 165. Yeah, my 8455 calls for like 90 or something horse, and that 60 horse 574 run that thing like a scalded dog. Hey Agwild, what's going on, buddy? 69 Druth made it in. If y'all just coming in, make sure you hit the thumbs up for us, please. Share it out. We got a few minutes left here. We got about 6 minutes left. John Deere 100 is rated at 110. You can do it from the seat. Yeah, I like. A lot of times you can make do with a little less horsepower if you slow down. I've always had to slow down. I ain't never had no extra horsepower. Look, sitting right there, Scott. There's a 50-inch 4K sitting right there, ready to go on the wall, so I can read y'all's comments. My wife got me that when we was on vacation. She ordered it for the office. The disc spine and round pillar don't need, no, I'm sure they don't, buddy. I'm just picking on you, messing around. Yeah, with us being on flat land, we do get by with a lot less. I'm gonna put y'all a bed right over there, Monty, on that wall. We're gonna put you like the kind that folds up. We're gonna put, I don't remember what they called, one of them fold up beds, so if somebody comes over, they can crash out here in the shop. It's all heels there. She is, Mr. Wayne. We was actually up in Tennessee, and she ordered that for me off somewhere. Make it a bunk bed. Now, I ain't staying out here with you now. Whoever stays out here, I ain't staying out here with you. I'm going in the house with Mama. Murphy bed, that's it. Murphy Law bed. Yeah, if I be sleeping out here with y'all, it'd be a Murphy lawyer bed. My wife would probably get a lawyer involved. I could, but I've actually got a set of bunk beds from when my son and them was little. You haven't heard from who dat? I think he was in here last week. Agwild. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Mr. Tony, you got a lot more than I got though. You got a nice, huge house, and we had our own separate bedrooms, bathrooms, and some fine cooking we had when we was there. I think who that was in here last week though, Mr. Steve, too. I believe you're right. She's moving me out. Kurt Sawler, I appreciate you coming in, buddy. Have a good week. Yeah, Brian's been missing since Wednesday or something. He ain't just missing tonight. Yeah, he's been missing. He talked about me going on vacation right in the middle of hay season. He been gone for all week and missing on Sunday too. He was up YouTube. But I did actually talk to him earlier today. He was on the way back home. He's probably moderating on some big channel or something tonight. I think I seen earlier that some big channel went live. I seen a notification. So he's probably over there moderating. Hey, Mark Cornell, you made it in. Yeah, you sure did, buddy. Hey, it's better late than never. Matt, you talking about Rick Bork or Ricky Locklear? Both of them was in here earlier. Mr. Ricky Locklear that does our sign and stuff, he sent Rick Bork a banner this week too, I believe. Yeah, Welcome Farmers went live. Yeah, that's probably where Brian's at. He's over there moderating or something. That's right, he was cutting hay. I remember that now, Mr. Ed. Yeah, Brian's over there moderating on them big channels. I hope my wife's got some of that baked spaghetti left over for supper, or got a good plan. He did. Matt, shoot me an email, Matt and Andy, and I'll email you back, and I'll get you in touch with Ricky Locklear if that's what you're talking about. If you want some kind of graphics or something made. Hey, did y'all see where John Stevens, Maple Grove, shared on Facebook where my brother-in-law, remember I told y'all my brother-in-law was doing the t-shirts and hats and mugs and pretty much anything you can imagine? He's got a thing set up for John Stevens, Maple Grove. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, man, I need to get on the ball and get all my stuff switched over and let my brother-in-law do all of our stuff for us. Yeah, he sure did. And it's, like I said, pretty much endless. If you can think of it, my brother-in-law can just about do it. I think he might even have me a link set up already, but I've been too busy up until this week doing hay, and now out here, and it's easy to find excuses why you ain't got stuff done. There's the address if you want to send us a mail. I'll get you that same info on the email, Mark or Matt. I don't know if he wants me just giving his stuff out, but I will definitely ask him. And if he don't care, I'll get Mr. Steve to start sharing that with you. How Mr. Steve shares a bunch of stuff for us. Yeah, John Stevens has got the Make Farming Great Again merchandise up. Yes, sir. I got him hooked up with my brother-in-law, and you can get the hats or the koozies or pretty much whatever you want. Probably face masks, anything you want. And if you want only made in the USA stuff, he can do that for you too. Because I'm pretty sure the hats that Mr. John Stevens is getting, he wanted the hats to be made in the USA, and I told him we could handle that. I was pretty sure that my brother-in-law could make it happen. That's the plan, Mr. Wayne. I just been, like I said, it's too easy to make excuses. We've been busy and trying to get stuff done. Yeah, face mask. I'm gonna get Scott a face mask with Gerraldfarms on it. I got some actually. I need to send Scott one. See if he'll wear it in a video for me. Well, guys and gals, it's been a little over an hour. Either hay or the office. That's right, man. Everybody keep their fingers crossed and pray for us, and for everybody that might be in the path of this storm, that we don't get nothing too crazy. And I sure do appreciate each and every one of y'all for supporting us here at Gerraldfarms. I hope all of y'all have a good and blessed week. Y'all take care. Look forward to seeing y'all next Sunday night. Y'all have a good one.